Hi, it's Natalie Wheeland, and today I'm just going to talk a little bit about research generally at a high level. When you start to do research in a law firm, it's often completely reversing or flipping how you do it in law school. Because at law school you get given a topic, you get given a word count, so it might be 2,000 words or 5,000 words, and a due date. In practice, a word count is irrelevant. A client doesn't want to know the entire history of the law. They want to know, can I build that building or can I not? So we've got to research the law. They also have no time limits. We don't get 6 weeks. We usually get 6 hours if we're lucky. So time is another major factor, which means we've got to be really savvy on the resources we use. Now at law school, we often start with looking at cases and legislation, but in practice, we tend to start with the secondary sources. So if, for instance, we're dealing with a matter, our client comes to us and says, I tripped over on the footpath was wonky, and I've split my head open and I think I've got a case against the council. Do not go to Casebase or one of the case databases and type in tripped over, council, footpath. What you need to be doing is finding a textbook or a loose leaf service or a product online, and often the loose leaf services are online, and a lot of textbooks are now ebooks. Go and find the law. Go and find out what is the law regarding duty of care, negligence, and it will lead you in the direction of the key cases that have established that. And if there's any special relationship with the council, you might find that. Then you go off and find the primary sources. The same applies with journal articles. Someone else has done the research. Go and get that quickly. It's often current and short, which is the advantage of an article, and go and find the summary of the law. And I'll give you an example. I had a situation, or someone was telling me they had a situation where they were asking for their client had breached a lease or broken a lease, and they wanted to know what the damages would be. The person went off and researched and researched and researched and came back with a whole series of cases from different jurisdictions. That's of no use. What you need to do is be able to go quickly to the right source, and so there was a product called Jacobs on commercial leases, and it had a chapter on that. So it's about becoming really efficient and finding the right resource for the right things. So make sure that you've got that sense of research strategy rather than just coming in and just searching for cases that look for a particular area. And on my final note, if you're really not familiar with an area of law at all and you're not really even sure where to start, don't forget the 2 big encyclopedias, which are Halsbury's Laws of Australia, published by Lexis, and Laws of Australia, published by Westlaw. And for example, Halsbury's will just give you a snapshot, this is the law, but every single sentence in Halsbury's has a footnote, and the footnote is what is the primary source. So it says the law of copyright is, and then it takes you to the act that sets that out. So secondary sources are really, really critical, and you must start getting familiar with what are the key Bibles, key texts that are in the particular area of law. So thanks.